Hi children, how are you all? Yes, hope all had a good time. Yes, children. Tell me, in the school, your principal hoists the national flag on a particular festival, on some festivals. Can you name this festival? Yes, these are our national festivals, isn't it? Yes, on that particular day, yes, everyone gather on the ground, school ground, and your principal hoists the national flag. All of you salute the flag, isn't it? Yes. So, which national festival it is, or which national festivals they are? Yes, on Independence Day, then Republic Day. These are our national festivals. Yes, so Independence Day. When we got independence, when India got freedom, children? Yes, India got freedom on, yes, 15th August 1947. This is the year, the date where India got independence, or India got freedom from the British rule on 15th August 1947, isn't it? Yes. So after India got freedom, our leaders in the year 1950, they form or they frame Constitution of India, for India, Constitution. They frame Constitution of India. Constitution means what? It's a system. It's a system where it contains several laws and regulations. Many laws, regulations, etc. to govern the country or to rule the country. So we are living in our country, India, isn't it? So India is a big country, a vast country. So it's to rule the whole country, the entire country, it's very difficult. So India has been divided into many states and union territories, we say. So India is actually a union of states. India is a union of states, we say, because India is divided into different states. India is a vast country. So one person is not enough to rule the whole country. So India is divided into many states and union territories. So India is divided into 28 states. We have 28 states and 8 union territories. 28 states and we have 8 union territories. Okay, union territories. Union territories, central government take care of this union territories. They look after union territories. So we have a central government actually to take care of the entire country, and we have a state government also. Yes, so we have two governments, central government and state government. As India is a big country, it is difficult for a single person to look after the whole everything, every issues of the country. So India is divided into different states and each state has a government, we say, government, a system it is to rule the country. It has some sort of laws, regulations. A group of people constitute this government. So we have a central government, the union government, called central government to rule the country. And in each state we have state government also. So today we are going to learn about these governments, central and state government. Central and state government. Yes, central and state government. So as I said, we have central government and as well as state government. Yes, central is for the whole country and state is for each state. State government is for the each state. Each state we have state government also. So we will learn today about central and state government. Okay children? Yes, so central and state government. Here we can see a the two friends Radhika and Mihika. Let us see what they are talking about. Yes, Radhika, can you name the supreme commander of the armed forces? Yes, so Mihika is asking Radhika, can you name the supreme commander of the armed forces? Yes, so Radhika is telling, yes Mihika, the president of the country. Yes, so president look after the supreme commander of armed forces. He is the supreme commander. He is the supreme commander of the armed forces. So Mihika is asking Radhika about the name. Who is the supreme commander of armed forces? So Radhika is saying it's our president, the president of our country. Yes, so let us learn about the president, the parliament, the supreme court, the governor, state legislature. These are the people that related to our government. Yes, so let us start. India is a land of the largest democracy. Yes, India is a land of largest democracy. Yes, what do you mean by a democracy? Democracy is for the people, by the people and of the people. Yes, democracy, it's a power of the people, we can say, a way of governing which depends upon the will of the people, that is democracy. So India is a land of largest democracy. It's the land of largest democracy. Democracy is for the people, of the people and by the people. India is a land where the people rules according to the will of the governor, or the government rules according to the will of the people. Yes, there is a multi-party system of governance. There is a multi-party system of governance. Governance means what? Actually, many groups create a government, isn't it? To decide how things to be done. So there are many parties over here for that multi-party system. As per the constitutional provision, the party with the highest majority through a general election is entitled to form the government, and its leader will be the Prime Minister of India. Yes, how the people are elected, yes, here there are different political parties. In India we have different parties, different political parties are there. So people, they vote, they give vote to these parties according to the wish. They vote to the favorite leader through elections. People vote, people choose the leader through elections, and in the elections which party gets the majority of vote or the maximum number of vote, that party wins the elections. That party wins. Then that party will rule the government, and in that party the leader forms the Prime Minister of our country. Yes, so through elections people choose the leader. They vote for the favorite leader, for the favorite party, and which party is getting the maximum vote, they win the elections, and that party's leader will become the Prime Minister of India. He will become the Prime Minister of India. Prime Minister. Yes. The President, the Vice President, the Prime Minister and the other ministers together constitute the Union Government. Yes, our government means who all are there in the government, who all includes our government? The President. Yes, the President. Then comes the Vice President. Vice President, President, Vice President, then other ministers, other leaders or other ministers, all together constitute the Union Government. These all constitute our government. These are the leaders. President, vice president and other ministers constitutes a government. Prime minister is the powerful head of the government. President, prime minister, vice president, prime minister. They all constitute a government. So the president is the head of our country. He is the head of our country, India. He is our country, India. He is the head of our country, India. And the prime minister, he is the powerful head of the government. He is the powerful head of the government. Okay. So these all together constitute a union government. So people choose the leader by elections, and the majority vote of who gets the majority vote, which party gets the vote, maximum number of votes, they win the elections, and they form the government, and the leader forms the prime minister. And the president, prime minister, other ministers all together constitute a union government. President is the head of our country, and prime minister is the powerful head of the government. Okay? Yes. Now we will learn about each leader one by one. President, prime minister, other ministers. Okay? Yes. So the president. Yes. The president. Yes. What is his role? President is the head of our country, isn't it? Yes. Under the Constitution of India, President is the supreme commander of the armed forces. Yes, Radhika and Mihika were talking about this, isn't it? Who is the supreme commander of the armed forces? So she told it's our president. So president has military powers. So he appoints the chief, the main persons of army, Navy and Air Force, which are the three military forces of our country. We have three military forces: Army, Navy and Air Force. Army, Navy and Air Force. These are the three military forces of our country, and our president has this military powers. He appoints the chief of Army, Navy and Air Force. So he is the supreme commander of the armed forces and the head of the executive branch of the state. So he carries out and he makes all the laws for the country. Okay, and whether he sees whether people are they are obeying the laws or not. So he is the supreme commander of the armed forces. He is the head of the entire country. He is elected by the members of the electoral college, which consists of the elected members of both the houses of the parliament and the elected members of the legislative assemblies of the states. So how is a president elected? Yes, he is elected by the members of the electoral college. Means we conduct elections in India. We conduct elections, and already I told the party which gets the majority vote, they will win the election. Yes, so president, he also elected by the members of these parties where they win and they form leaders, isn't it? So they elect him. This electoral college means it consists of elected members of both the houses of the parliament. Parliament, you know, it's a law-making body of our country. Parliament, a law-making body. Law-making body of our country is the parliament, and parliament has two houses, namely Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. These are the two houses of parliament, and these two houses we have many elected members. So they elect the president. Yes, so parliament is the law making body of our government. So parliament makes law for the government. It helps the government. It makes the government more responsible. Okay, it helps the government to govern the country. So in parliament we have two houses. Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, and we have many elected members there. So these people, elected members, these all together constitute this electoral college. So they elect the president of our country and the legislative assemblies of the state. So I told you state or India is divided into different states, and each state has state government, and all the states has legislative assembly also, and we have many members in that. So they, together with the elected members of these two houses, they all together elect the president of our country. The president holds office for 5 years. So the term period of president is maximum 5 years from the date he enters into the office, and he can be re-elected. Yes, from the day he enters into the office, from that day onwards, maximum 5 years he can continue there. The term period of the president is 5 years, maximum 5 years, and he can be re-elected. He can become again a president also by conducting the election again. Yes. So that is about the president. He is the head of the entire country, and he is the supreme commander of armed forces. Yes, he has the military powers. He appoints the chief of army, navy and air force, and he is elected by the members of both the houses of the parliament and also the legislative assemblies of the state. Each state has legislative assembly. There also some elected members are there. These members, together with these members of two houses of the parliament, they elect the president. And president's term period is 5 years, maximum 5 years he can continue as the president. Now, qualifications of presidentship. What are the qualifications he should have, or what are the qualifications he should have to become a president? Yes, what are his qualifications? So first one, he must be a citizen of India. The first and the primary thing is he must be the member of our country. He must be the citizen of India. Then he must not be less than 35 years of age. Yes, his age should not be less than 35. He should be 35 or above 35 years of age. He must be eligible for being elected member of the Lok Sabha. Yes, he must be qualified for he should be a member of Lok Sabha. Yes, and the last point is he must not be holding any office of profit under any government. Yes, he should not do any business, or he should not work under any office in the government. Yes, these are the qualifications to become a president. Yes, so what are the qualifications to become a president? He must be the citizen of India. That is the main point. He must be the citizen of India, isn't it? Yes. And his age should be 35 or above 35 years of age. It should not be less than 35 years of age. And he must be a member of Lok Sabha. At the same time, he must not be holding any office, any job under government, or he should not do any. He should not be doing any business under government. Okay, these are the qualifications of a presidentship.